So I wanted to jump on here and discuss something that's been bothering me a long time and didn't really have an answer for. But this week I've been rereading The Two-Income Trap by Elizabeth Warren and her daughter Amelia, which is a brilliant book about the stagnation of the middle class. There's a whole chapter in here on the overconsumption myth. And this overconsumption myth is what they call the sort of great myth that swept through kind of capitalist America. The idea that families have spent too much money buying things and not enough kind of investing in a house. This sort of urge to splurge has meant that people can't build financial stability. And of course, it reminded me of all the kind of crap that's said about millennials and Gen Z that too much avocado on toast means they can't afford a house. Now, nowhere is this myth around urge to splurge stronger than with clothes. And there's a kind of assumption that families today in 2020 fritter away money on like fast fashion and branded sneakers. We crunch the data. The reality is the exact opposite. Let me explain. So in this book, they say in 1973, families spent nearly £750 more per year on clothes than today's families, this was written in 2004, spend on clothes. So let's look at what's happened to clothes specifically. So a combination of new fabrics, cheaper labor, we can argue about the rights and abuses of that later on, mass production and technology have driven clothing prices massively down since the 1970s. And as this chart shows, we now buy more clothes than ever before, around 70 garments per person per year, but spend less as a percentage of our overall income. It's even worse today. Is the squeeze on families isn't from spending money on sneakers and Zara dresses, but the amount of money and the lack of affordability of housing, childcare, healthcare, and education. What do you think? Do you buy the overconsumption myth? Or is it time we stop blaming families' wardrobes for, frankly, a crisis that was created elsewhere? And don't get me started on avocados.